welcome back,
Your
guys.
sister can help us.
I should be quiet.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of episode 1. Finished my Chinese food, so we're good to go. And I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh, letter from Mom. It's cute.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Mm-hmm.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
What a man.
No, it's fine. Come in.
I also turned on those subtitles so that you guys can actually like read what they're saying in case I talk over it. Just in case. Got your back.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright?
No, my family's dying.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you
that
can.
cold?
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong.
You tell me,
But
I don't know.
it
I
seems
just
like
got
you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Then why'd you ask?
You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrest.
That's me.
House Forrester.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Did you say goodnight? It's like broad daylight outside.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
She's
Come,
pretty cute.
there's something we must discuss.
Wink. Wink. But actually, she's just pretty cute.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Well, keep it hush-hush around the dogs.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
hear.
I've been saying that since part 1.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
That was really good timing. I'm kind of proud of that. Just a little bit. Not very proud. Because if I was, like, very proud,
You'll be fine.
my life would be
I know
kind
you
of
will.
miserable.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Gee, thanks. Oh. The internet at my school is terrible. Like, very bad. Like, AOL, worse than AOL dial-up from, like, 2000 bad.
You can do this.
It's not good. Can I move a little bit faster here? I'm kind of falling behind. Everybody's just looking at me. Tyrion!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
As always. Oh, I thought I was
Lord
talking to
Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to
I don't like
introduce
her already.
Lady Mira
I've seen the
of
show.
House
She's a
Forrester.
jerk. Not a fan. Just bow your head.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Kneel for no one.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
I kneel only before God.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon,
Are you
Your
the
Grace.
king?
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the
Yep.
king?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Hey,
They were the wardens of the
we were
North.
just following
We
orders.
all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh boy.
He
he's
is the
new
warden of the
warden.
North, Your Grace.
Line of command.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned.
She's got that resting
But now
bee
that
face.
the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Tell her what she
It would
wants
be
to
a shame
hear.
to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
I might regret that.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war?
Did you see like
Our dear
the
Marjorie here was betrothed to
I don't
Rhaenyra
even know what
Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day
Reading
rule the Seven
lead back.
Kingdoms.
they left those
Can we
in there.
fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it
Now I
quickly.
pissed her off.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
What's in your heart?
You are a girl from the north
have a
here in
heart?
service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Tell her what she wants to
She
hear.
is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I like him.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, this is awkward.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
Which is what we were aiming for.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Yep.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting
Charades.
them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Danger is my middle name.
Are you willing to risk that?
Yup.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if
Hey,
you'll
look, we're almost
excuse
the
me, I
same
promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
The North won the Civil War. Fun fact, history lesson. You're welcome. First one's free. Where did I just hide that?
Mira,
Do you have
I
pockets?
was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime.
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Probably pretty great.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd
Nope.
become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Gee, thanks.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Busted! How did she get in so fast? She was like standing right there.
Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a
She's got,
game.
like,
It's a battle.
that icy glare.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
Oh, so now I'm
Something
gonna ask for
important.
help. Ask her for her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
Good old blood is thicker than
I
water.
trust her.
She seems nice.
Go on.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Because he's
She
crazy,
thought
according to the
if
TV
a raven
show.
could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? You can't, my lady.
Oh, see, why did I
King
let you stay
Joffrey won't
here?
like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Yeah, I helped you. I went and told
I
what's her
don't
name
know,
all
Mira.
those lies.
If Cersei were to find out.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Wink.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Do it.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh, look, I lost Wi-Fi connection. Imagine that. AOL dial-up. Why was I not riding the horse?
7 hells.
It doesn't make any. Why was I not riding the horse? Oh, this is not good.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
And this guy from the
Did you know
show.
our
Oh my
ancestors
gosh.
wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Hey, try and keep it down, would you?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a droning cat.
You know what? I don't even need to see.
Never stop.
I can hear everything.
As my father
I put
likes
my
to
head out
say,
there.
a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds
risking it.
none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What are you doing?
What was
Oh,
that?
Gosh.
My lord?
I was not looking out for a reason. You could hear everything, just sit there and don't make any noise. Don't move.
There. Hear that?
Nope.
I know I heard something.
Stay still. There's a rabbit. There's a squirrel. Don't do it. I guess I should hold my controller in case I have to run.
Never mind. We've wasted enough
Beard
time
guy
already.
again. Is that just a common style? Because I killed that guy, and now he's come back like twice already. He's like the guy who took an arrow in the knee. I remember when I had a horse that I wasn't riding, and then it just ran off. You don't need to see that. Do I have to? Yeah, I have to. Gosh dang it. Might be a little graphic, because this guy's definitely dead. Yep, that's
Bloody hell.
unfortunate.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying,
Maester?
you
What up,
are young,
son?
and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
300 generations?
Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lots of G names in this family.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
I already know who I'm picking.
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
That guy's just such a jerk. Wow.
Summon the Lord. We
Classy.
need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh, here we go.
This house is
Oh,
doomed.
nope, can't be saying that.
We all fucking know it.
Quiet,
Kind of
thief.
deserve that one.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Eric.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
Yeah,
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
can you...
You'll address him as Lord.
Let's be done kicking the guy. He deserved like 1.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. Thief.
If you punish me, you'll be
You
punishing
weren't
an innocent man.
You were stealing from us.
Be
You admitted
injustice,
it.
my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
You can't let him. You can't let him get away with it because he was stealing. But if he does have a family, so if I send him to the wall, he can't take care of his family. If I take 3 fingers, at least he can still like support his family. So even though it sounds like super harsh, that's what I'm gonna do.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Help! Please, my lord! My lord, please!
At least you'll still be able to take care. Oh. Do I have to do it?
My lord, normally it is the Lord's
Oh,
duty to carry
God.
out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
No, I made the decision. I gotta own
the
up.
sentence.
Oh,
This is injustice, my lord!
sorry, bruh. You shouldn't have stole. You admitted it. But on the bright side, you still get to live here rather than at the wall. Then you can still work with 7 fingers and feed your family, which you couldn't do at the wall.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It was my duty.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Uncle guy.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom, and experience.
We'll just wait that one out.
You should have one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
Yeah,
How
but
do I
one's like a
decide between them?
warmonger.
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people
He
close to
like
you.
abuses people, constantly yelling, and is
Yeah.
angry.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
Maester?
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm ready now. No. He's too aggressive. Smart. Can I talk to her? Is she upset at me? Who's Malcolm? Who's Malcolm?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Uncle.
I saw what you did
What's
today.
an uncle?
It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, but I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
Respectfully.
I'm sure you do.
Honor thy mother
But my
and
mother's
father.
fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Oh boy. You just saw me chop like a guy's 3 of his fingers off.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully
As
Lady
you
Marjorie's
should.
influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I had no choice.
You always have choices. You
No.
promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what
I knew I
happened
was gonna
with Lord
regret
Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
That was my thought.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Okay, now let's go to this meeting thing. Chop chop.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yup.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I kind of would have expected this place to be bigger after 500 generations. Was it 300 or 500 generations? It's a long time.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Gotta go with Duncan,
Duncan
man.
Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
You're reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Put him in their place. Grow up.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf.
Royland is like Donald Trump up
if
in
Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We'll try diplomacy.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Stay calm, Trump.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks
Well,
out.
you can prepare for it without
Ethan has
like
made
having
his
that be your only
opinion known,
option.
and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I mean, if he's not a lord... But then again, we're trying to do diplomacy. Let's be... let's be kind.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house?
Oh, here we go.
I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
We're all on the same team here, dude.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled,
Go and train all the
we know what
soldiers.
we must do.
We're gonna invite the guy in.
You will meet Ramsay
We're
Snow
gonna be
in the
nice,
Great
like
Hall,
she just said.
and we will not offer our
We're
iron.
not gonna just give away our free
And
stuff.
don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you.
And then if we
where
need
your
to fight,
sentinel
then we can
belongs.
fight. But you don't need
Then
to,
perhaps
like,
we should
have that be your
adjourn.
first thing.
We have to prepare the house.
Be ready for a fight, but don't look for one.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
And I respect you for that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Oh, here we go.
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such
Oh,
things.
that's good.
And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Nope.
I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
I'm thinking bodyguard.
Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many
Then go
fine
and get 'em.
qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Then go and get him.
You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
You got me already. Go get him.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
I'll send Malcolm.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
What does he look like?
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester.
Liverpool, you'll never
Mira
walk
stands
alone?
with us, and she may
Soccer
be able
fan?
to help us yet.
Maybe? Okay. Am I supposed to do that? Why would I pick it up?
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine
Thanks
how
for
you must feel.
offering.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing.
Which is why I just
know,
accepted
I
your
will
apology.
be here for you if you ever...
She does not look happy.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Not bad.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
That one's on me. Had to do it though. I can't just like let my family die.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
Well then tell me how they are done.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Explain it to me.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Hey.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm gonna call him Little Drummer Boy.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
You really couldn't have finished that sentence?
People who'd be willing to help
there we
you.
Go. Don't mind me just standing by myself in a hallway. Normal handmaiden stuff. Okay.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
I would have liked it if Royland was here. Like, I would want him to keep his mouth shut.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
But I want him there.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Ha! Stupid idiot.
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lud.
the...
That's enough.
Blood?
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
This is not going to go
Aren't you
well.
the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token. for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Nope.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Joke's on him.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Oh. Okay, just had a little bit of a heart attack.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
He reminds me of the kid in The Walking Dead that just got
really
everybody
must
killed.
focus on the business at hand.
Spoiler alert.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Yeah, but
I want you to show me.
You're not him.
Only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my
Exactly.
father. Perhaps that is what you meant to
Yep.
say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
No.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our
No,
men.
we didn't.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal
killed his
soldier
family.
in my father's
AKA
army.
criminal.
Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army.
Whoops.
That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had ironwood. Once. But now those hills are bare.
And
Hence
once.
the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Keep it calm.
Not for me.
And they're already inside. And there's Beard Guy again. Most common beard style in the entire
You have a man you trust?
My son.
Game of Thrones.
Griff.
Whatever.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
look at this, little Forrester.
We've already seen.
You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, a twin.
Oh, twins.
My roommate's
like
a twin.
The Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me.
No, she won't.
You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you
Dude,
like
it's about to pop off.
Let her go.
She's quite pretty. Your sister.
Yeah, back up.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh.
What have you done?
No!
But I don't want a bold.
They're just gonna let him kill me? Stab that guy!
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Well, how did you get restrained?
I think we've come to an understanding.
How did you get restrained?
I certainly feel better about all this.
And this is why we needed Roy.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Oh my god.
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester quickly!
Yeah.
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let go! Take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Ryan,
Stop it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Dang. I needed Royland there. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Alright guys, and that is it. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Like and subscribe, it'll really help me out. And this is just the beginning. We're going to do the other 5 episodes. I'm not sure. I'm just going to release all these back to back to back. So there won't be any waiting for people to have to watch them. Considering how long this was, I probably will continue to do just 2-parters, 2-part episodes, splitting them in half. And hopefully I just keep getting lucky around halfway. And hopefully this just keeps branching out. Hopefully my buddy Nick, One Myth, he should make some videos at some point. Shout out to you, because I know you'll watch this. Not sure if you'll watch the whole thing though. But thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe. See ya.